Right, I'm just going to do a bit of baiting up here. This is for my local beach, one of my local beaches, and we're going to be trying to target thornies, really, maybe the possibility of an undulate ray. So what I've got is some sand eels here. These bad boys I've got from Fish Frenzy. They're pretty good. I've had great success using these over the past month or so. So check out Fish Frenzy because these are absolutely cracking sand eels that he's got in. But on this rig, I'm going to put a bit of sardine and a bit of mackerel. Because of like the temperature and stuff, it's going to be quite a small, compact bait, and really it's designed only to be out in the water for about 20 minutes. So I'll show you how I do it. So first of all, we need to cut the bait to the sort of size that we want. So we're looking really for about 5 centimeter chunks for this particular style. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our little chunk. That's the sardine, and we're going to cut him down. So really, this is the size of sardine that we want. Just a little chunk like so. Keep it nice and small. Get rid of any fins and bits on it. And then we're going to go across to the mackerel and essentially do the same sort of thing there. I don't really want the tail bit for this because it's too thin, but you never know. I might need that later for the bass. Offer it up. So again, I get bits which are about the same size. And then we'll slice this down. It's a bit frozen at the moment, so I'm making it probably look a little bit trickier than it needs to be. And then we're going to cut off the little piece of mackerel that we want, like so. So then what we do is we pop our mackerel on to our baiting needle. I've got this Innova one, which is pretty good. There are other baiting needles out there. All right, so we've got the mackerel on, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put the sardine on, squash them down a little bit first, and we're going to put it skin to skin. It's very important at this time of year that we do skin to skin, so you've got the flesh on the outside. Okay. Now, when we're fishing for rays, the baits generally aren't out there for any great length of time. I know you could probably sit on half a pouting or something and eventually you'll hook up, but if you're using things like sand eel, anchovy, you know, all the usual sorts of baits, sardine, mackerel, really you're not going to have your bait out there for a long time. So in this temperature, you want to allow the bait to have the best opportunity for releasing scent. So what we do is we put it on back to front, and we whip it up nice. So as you can see now, the bait is just mostly the flesh that's showing. Hop on our hook. So I'll show you the rig that I'm using later on. So it's a fixed rig, not a running rig. And here, we want to make sure that we get it around just on the bend of the hook, nicely whipped. And then as we whip down, keep it nice and neat. This helps stop it from bananaing. A little over the top, and that's done. Now, that bait is an absolutely perfect little ray bait. That's going to produce a lot of scent and hopefully find us what we want. So with the top hook, what I do with that one as well is I nick that just through the top of the bait, like so. Don't know if you can see that. That is just nicked through the top of the bait, and then my stopper, I pull it down, giving it just a little bit of room. So that then, when it's in the water, it's in the fish's mouth, and that will hook on pretty much every time. So as soon as this bait is grabbed and the fish moves, that's going to be taken, and that's going to be perfect. So that is a little ray bait ready to go out.